Vegas Golden Knights hosting the Florida Panthers, game number 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals, and the Panthers are plus 150 on the money line. The Knights are minus 180. The over-under has stayed consistent in every one of these 5 games at 5.5 goals. The Panthers, getting a goal and a half on the puck line, are minus 185, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. And the Knights laying a goal and a half on the goal line are plus 155, meaning if you bet them that way, they must win by 2. Head-to-head, the home team is 8-2. The only team who has won on the road has been the Knights. They won both games. The Knights are 7-3 against the Panthers in their last 10 meetings. The favorite is 8-2 on the money line, and the favorite winning these games by 2 goals or more, laying a goal and a half, is 6-4. The Panthers have kind of put a dent in that stat because of the last 2 games that they've played. There have been 3 one-goal games in their last 10. The last 2 games that they played, obviously, in Florida, 1 overtime game, and in game 4 where the Knights won 3-2. The under is hit in their last 2 games. The over-under is 5-5, and the over-under at 5.5 goals is 6-4. Now, the last game they played against each other, the Knights won 3-2. The game before that, the Panthers won 3-2 in overtime. The 2 games that they played in Vegas, the Knights won 7-2 and 5-2. And like I said in the last video that I did when the Knights were at home, which was in game number 2, in the last 5 games that the Knights have played the Panthers in Vegas, they've won every one of those games by multiple goals. Whatever the reason is that when they play the Panthers in Florida, the Panthers give them a little bit of a harder time, but when they're out in Vegas, it just doesn't seem to matter. And in those games, just food for thought, they won 5-3, 5-3, 4-2, 5-2, and 7-2. So every one of those games, the Knights won by multiple goals, and every one of those games, the game went over. So I'm going to follow the trend and see if it holds true, and I'm sure by the time I get back to Vegas, there's no party like Sin City. If they win the cup, it's going to be a madhouse. Vegas with the money line, Vegas laying the goals, and I'm going to go over in this game. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly. And it's even more cemented if Tkachuk doesn't play, because I know he's in concussion protocol, and if he doesn't play, the Panthers are going to be in a little bit of trouble.